Coming up right now, Morgan Hoffman, first in the morning with entertainment as always. And Morgan, headlining things this morning is we've got an update on the romantic life of one Sydney Sweeney.
That's true. Okay, so this one kind of surprised me. They're just casually dating apparently, but Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun are apparently dating. Scooter Braun essentially is the manager who discovered Justin Bieber and was his manager for years. He also managed a ton of other huge musicians. A lot of those musicians have since parted ways with him. Of course, he famously has a feud with Taylor Swift and how he owned her masters for years, and Taylor Swift has not spoken kindly about him in the press over the years. So this is an interesting development. So Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun apparently met at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding in Venice. That was that huge wedding a couple of months ago. So like I said, casually dating, they're both really busy. But this is a very interesting development. I'm going to watch this. This was not on my bingo card for 2025, but I mean, okay, you go, girl.
Yeah, we'll stay tuned.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis sharing a letter she received from Princess Diana months before Princess Di passed.
So I can't believe we haven't heard this story before. So we know that Princess Diana passed August 31st, 1997. So, which was obviously, you know, she posted this tribute and said that she received this lovely letter from Princess Diana after she was in England. She was filming the sequel to A Fish Called Wanda. Jamie Lee Curtis was on this set at the studios in England. She decides to get in her golf cart to go back to her trailer while she's on set in England, and Princess Diana showed up with her two kids. She was visiting the set, so she happened to miss her. Because she had to use the restroom. So she writes her letter the next day saying, I'm so sorry I missed you, but I'm such a fan. She just talked about what she loved about her. Received a letter back the next day from Princess Diana, and it was such a beautiful letter, and I love that she hasn't shared too much about what this letter said, but just that it meant so much to her. And then, of course, a few months later, Princess Diana passed, and this is what she said. It's a big tribute. I encourage you to go and look at it. It's quite lovely. But she said when she found out the news that Princess Diana had passed, she said, I had just returned from England. I remember watching the news and then turning it off, knowing what the news would do and the recurring shots of that tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you were around at the time, you remember that was one of the really first global events that I think we all watched unfold in real time when that tragedy.
I know where I was. My mom, I came down the stairs. I thought a family member had passed, and she delivered the news that Princess Diana had passed in such a way that was so. I'll always remember where I was because my mom didn't talk like that, and it was a big deal for her.
And also the time, because by the time the news hit here, I remember it was around midnight.
It was overnight.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. All right, before we go, a lot of comings and goings when it comes to SNL. We were reporting a lot of the goings last week. Now we're hearing about some of the comings, which includes a Canadian who has joined the new cast.
This is really cool, and I want to do this last name justice. Her name is Veronica Slowikoyska. She is from Barrie, Ontario. She's 29 years old. She just announced on her Instagram, dream come true, see you Saturday. So she is one of 5 new cast members joining season 51 of SNL. She's made quite the name for herself on social media with her funny skits. I think she has 1 million followers on Instagram. She was also seen on the comedy What We Do in the Shadows, which is filmed in Ontario. But huge news.
Yeah, no kidding. We got to get her on the show.
I know we do.
Yes.
So I just think that's so exciting for her, and I can't wait to watch what she does with the new season.
Yeah, same. All right. Okay. Thanks, Maria. Are you off to TIFF yet or not yet?
I have so many screenings, you guys.
You're thank goodness you're on a chair that can spin. I'm like, okay, and off you go. All right. Thank you, Morgan.
Thanks, guys.